Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys, where today we get super serious.
Ooh, get serious!
We are potentially, allegedly, I don't know, hypothetically on the verge of World War III.
Oh no!
So we're gonna address some questions, whether you had those questions or not. What are you doing to get ready for us in America going to war with China and Russia?
Okay, so I just found out about this, so I don't really have much time.
It's China and Russia getting together against America.
It seems like that, right? I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that kind of sounds like
Powerful force.
right?
It's definitely scary.
When are we gonna get everybody to world peace?
Michael Jackson's dead, bro.
Oh, we are the world. It's not gonna work.
Does it make sense for all
Well,
of us? to
Will
go
I
to
Am,
war?
he makes songs like that too.
You know who I think can make this happen?
We are the world.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman's the only guy who could do it.
But he's out dead, and I don't even know what he's doing.
He already tried, didn't he?
I mean, he got us in North Korea. I'm telling you, Trump would have never met if it wasn't for Dennis Rodman first being the fucking American embassy of basketball.
He's like, hey, dude, you gotta meet my dude Kim Jong.
Like he's real chill.
So we need like Trump, Dennis Rodman, and Steven Seagal in a room to figure it out.
Steven Seagal.
Seagal's gonna beat him up.
Nah.
Seagal would.
He's all Russia now.
You can slam him.
I think he's jump ship. I think he's like all.
He's starting a new Aikido studio in Moscow.
See?
Dude, America has been too mean to him.
You want to hear some real thoughts?
Yeah, well, I honestly do want to hear some real thoughts because to be honest, I'm a little scared.
Because I've been exploring it and just not like thinking about it in the general space. So like, let's say it's like not too big of a threat because no one wants the whole world to turn into a toaster oven. So they might be doing like cyber wars or satellite wars or like that kind of shit, right?
Robot war.
Yeah, where it doesn't really affect, bless you, the common person directly. Like your roof's not gonna explode, maybe the economy tanks, and then now a loaf of bread is $20. Those I think are easier adjustments because we can all still do whatever we do in our life and make small adjustments. Like maybe Nick has to charge more for personal training or whatever. So there's that level where I feel like that's when it's helpful to have savings because you can kind of weather the storm in the economic realm. If it gets to the point where it's like my white glove slap to your face, and then China and US are actually gonna fucking duke it out, like as in missiles and shit. If that's the case, I wouldn't be opposed to re-enlisting. Because at that point, I personally think the economy might be so fucked up that I might actually need a job. So what better than to just already be on the side of already having a job, and then at least your family's taken care of, they can live on base. I feel like, that kind of shit.
You wouldn't feel like your own friends would turn on you because you're a ching chong?
Nah, because I think they'll be like, this guy was Korean in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're racial fluid.
yeah, racial fluid.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty cool.
And then if it's like fucking, like Normandy action, but over here,
Oh man.
like straight up bridges, so the shit hits the fan, I might go like, shh, and then just go to China and try to blend it.
How would you do that? You have to wear a body sweater or some shit. You have tattoos all
I
over.
don't know. I'll try to be. I've been Chinese the whole time. I don't know.
I'm not gonna. I thought about that.
And I'm not. And I'm fucking around, but I'm kind of serious.
Like I know I could.
Because you don't know what level of threat it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
I know Chinese families that would house me, but I mean I ain't trying to turn tail on
But y'all would be
America right away. You know what I'm saying?
traitors to the Republic.
That's what I'm saying. That's you just missed this whole America part.
No, I know. But then I would have to turn you in. I would be like, hey, call the ambulance, but not for me. Like that.
How many Chinese in like Western countries do you think would run to China when they ran away from China? See, that's the best question.
I think in today's generation, I don't know how many of them actually ran away from China versus they came here for like certain types of other opportunities.
Well, they ran away from communism.
It depends on the beef. So if my dad,
Taiwan, they ran away from China.
so if my dad was still alive, he would enlist in the American military. Because like the pain that he's had,
Yeah, Taiwanese
swam
people
away.
for sure.
because the pain that he has had from China hurts way more and after he came here, his life has skyrocketed.
So,
China's
this is
like
what
his
Then
mom
why
and
did he
dad.
watch the Chinese military parade on repeat?
I think he watches it as a cultural. It's like us watching like.
Old dog, you know.
It's like me watching the Nazis march.
No. It's like us watching.
Oh, okay.
It's like him watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's just like a cultural.
Oh, so it's not like.
okay.
It's celebrating the
Yeah.
Chinese blood, but not Chinese politics.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
And this isn't necessarily a war on I mean, obviously it is to a degree, but this isn't necessarily the same as like communism versus democracy. We're talking about like,
It's just world powers.
yeah, it's like world power, right?
Yeah.
And economies and stuff. So it seems different.
I think my legitimate answer is I go in the ground, like as much as I can, go underground, like what.
You mean like
You would end up in China.
Off the grid.
Not that deep. That's way too deep.
Bugs Bunny said,
Keep digging.
No, I would try to. There's tunnel system under Vegas. All that.
you'll
kind
be a
of,
mole
Smells,
person?
yeah.
I got a question.
A little stinky.
Okay, so let's say China obviously outnumbers us like crazy. And then for the US, if we're not going nuclear, they're like, we need every able-bodied man that we can get because our military is just not big enough. And then they're just like, from the ages of like 14 till like 60.
Jeez.
If you can
14 to
hold a
60.
fucking gun, you gotta go.
Oh,
that means all
shit.
of us are in there, right?
That means Dante Bosco's going to.
Yeah. Would you go? Would you go? Oh, I mean, we know Bart will because he's been in the military.
I'm familiar with the system.
Yeah.
But isn't it you can't get in if you're 39 or some shit?
There's that you can age out, but then in his scenario, you're like.
That's what I'm saying. Like from
That's like-
14
yeah.
to fucking 60.
It's
bro.
like the ending of Independence Day.
Then we do Careful Boys.
if you got a beating heart and you can pull a trigger, you're gonna be drafted.
Jeez.
Okay, well if it's drafted, then it's not much of a choice, right?
Right, drafted is.
Yeah, if it's drafted, then you're
That's the
drafted.
thing. Here's the trick. If they're gonna draft, but you volunteer first, you can choose your job.
Yep.
And if you choose your job, and if you choose in the medical field,
Yep.
you're not in a non-combat zone.
Dude, I'll do
Be
that.
Hacksaw Ridge, right off top.
If you want to stay alive, you want to be in a non-combat zone. So
But what if they're like, okay, perfect, you're a combat medic, and you're like, oh no.
it's not technically a medical job in the military.
Do you need
Like being like a nurse or some shit like
What's that considered?
A combat medic is technically, you're still infantryman, but it's like the radio operator. It's like he's technically an infantryman.
He's a killer first.
But he has the hello.
Yeah.
That's
That
the
guy.
Wing wing. Hello.
He always dies first. He's always screaming in the phone. There's nobody there.
yeah. A combat medic is still technically an infantry person.
Is anyone even coming? That's that guy.
That's
See, there's that also that feeling. Again, drafting. It's like you don't really have a choice, So it's like.
But if you had a choice, let's just say America needs you, 14 to 60-year-olds. America needs you.
It's not a draft, but so you have the choice.
If you don't go, you're a draft dodger, and they'll throw you in.
Social shame.
Social shame.
For how long?
It would be complex to answer that at the moment. I do have beloved ties to the motherland of China in different ways. However, I will say that there's always, just like when 9/11 happened, and yes, I don't deny it in this hypothetical.
In this case, you don't deny it.
yeah.
But there's also an extreme feeling of patriotism when you're like, your motherland, your home soil gets attacked in some like fucking treacherous way, right? Let's say like China actually started bombing like metropolitan areas, like my family was actually under threat. Then at that point, it's not about
You done
nationalism.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna go fucking
That's
fight
just
whoever's bombing
revenge.
my family.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with like my blood heritage. That's like, no, my family's getting bombed. I must stop that person.
Where do you think you would fit in terms of like what you could contribute?
Based off of his secrets, I'm just gonna fucking apply for the non-combat.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
You can maybe be. Oh no, sometimes cooks are sent out.
Do you think you could be? Because they need entertainment. You think you could like get away with like just doing some dances and stuff like that?
If I could do that, like how some of the guys in Korea do it when they sign up for like their army, because they have to go for like a year and a half nowadays.
Yeah.
But they're like entertaining people. They just go to the different bases and perform. Fuck yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll be dancing like a monkey.
Jeez.
But if I gotta go over
show
there to
us?
dance like a monkey, oh man.
What? Dude, guarantee if you guys look Chinese, speak Chinese, they're gonna use y'all for like espionage shit.
Do you think I look Chinese?
1,000%.
I don't speak Chinese though.
Yeah.
You
speak
look fucking general. You look Chinese as a motherfucker.
All right, do you know that?
You throw me into espionage in Russia, man.
Do you think I look Chinese?
Yeah.
General, you look Chinese as a motherfucker.
To General Eisenhower, we all look Chinese, dude.
Man, they thought I was Korean, dude.
They can't use it on the battlefield because they might get confused.
That'll be crazy.
If I married a half Asian lady, are they gonna throw me into? If I just tell on her, I'll be good, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, you gotta pick this one up,
She's gonna be like, I'm calling the ambulance.
but not for me.
Oh, I have another loophole. So, I was in Arizona, and we had some fans that were serving us at a restaurant, and she was like, "Oh, you should come check out our reservation." And then I was like, "Oh, what?" Because she's Native American, and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then I was like, we could just come, and they're like, "Oh, actually, you can't. You have to like wear a mask or whatever." But I'm like, "Oh, the rest of Arizona, they don't wear masks anymore." They're like, "Oh, we actually have our own president and our own." I was like, "Oh, fuck! I forgot they're like their own sovereign nation."
Yeah.
So if we got some Native American hookups, maybe we could sneak into the reservation and
Maybe we could become a member of their tribe.
Then
We're gonna have to marry in.
They're not gonna dig that.
You're gonna be like, who's an available Pocahontas?
Yeah, but technically, Asians crossed the Bering Strait and came to the U.S. Anciently.
We're their
so
closest
we might have
relatives.
close DNA somehow. You know what I mean?
It's like something you say before you get shot, dude.
Yeah. With a bone arrow.
Part Neanderthal. You never know.
Yeah.
We might have to hook up. We'll see.
okay.
I'm gonna try to find every loophole though. If shit hits the fan, I gotta explore all options and then what's all the loopholes and then try to figure out the best.
I saw Nikki's wedding ring immediately. Been waiting to do that for a long time anyway. Then we take the cash and we try to leave the country.
But what if the cat?
So you guys would literally go to a non-conflict area? So let's say
That was the first thing in my head.
let's say there's war on U.S. soil. California's being invaded. Hawaii's already
Red
blown
Dawn.
to fucking.
I say good.
Yeah, Red Dawn,
Go ahead and get California. You can spend time there if you
Bob
want.
Newsom's house first.
Dude, they might do a better job.
California sucks, but
So
I fled California.
So they got Ryan, Anthony, all these stragglers that decided to stay in California. You guys are in Vegas.
You already dead for sure.
I'm dead for sure, dude. I'm fucking out there
Hawaii.
serving a Waikiki punch and we got nuked.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you turn into a skeleton, dude.
Whoa.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
turn into a skeleton.
I'm actually alive. I was teaching workshops.
Joe's shadow, dude. Joe's shadow.
No, you're in California.
Chinese wise, dude, like
Teaching
we're
workshops
getting
everywhere,
fucked
dude.
first.
And you know
I'm so booked and
you know who
blessed.
won't be a shadow holding the fucking boba tea? David So.
Because he doesn't
The
work.
ideas guy.
He's at some fancy schmancy restaurant somewhere.
He's at some Hollywood fucking rooftop party having all these Hollywood Asian guys tell him, I secretly like you, but I can't talk about it.
Is it relatively safe to be like a tank tech or something?
Dude, Ryan could be a tank
Oh,
tech.
could be.
Dude, why do you want to be a tank tech? You gotta be out there in the front line.
Yeah, but what if the
be
tank
the
breaks and
front
they're
line?
like, Ryan, you're AAA, and then you're just running while bombs are coming? I gotta
Yeah, and what job would we all have in the military? Like,
Yeah.
what could you see us like with our skills?
Be nice.
Yeah, Bart,
Be nice.
Be honest.
Be nice.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
With our skills,
Like a monkey. He said like a monkey.
If I were to be honest,
He's looking for every loophole in the game.
I know what I'm gonna do, but go ahead.
if I were to be honest, Nick would be, I think, a combatives instructor. So self-defense, hand.
How to get knocked
Oh,
out.
he's not gonna get killed because he's an instructor.
Nice time and stuff.
Deflector.
I feel like
human shield.
I feel like Steve would be some sort of like encrypted intel specialist, someone that can crack the code, see what the fuck's going on, like the Matrix Zeros.
Computer guy.
This is the hottest you've ever been in my eyes.
Thank you.
What about combatives instructor? You don't think that's hot?
Anthony, I think would be the chaplain.
The what?
The chaplain,
The fuck is that?
like a religious figure.
The guy who does. Oh yeah.
The guy who's like praying while you're dying.
Yeah, before people go out to die.
Oh shit. That's actually.
That's what I was gonna do.
actually really
you're,
good.
the reason why is I think you're a very emotionally intelligent person and you empathize so much with everyone. So I think when people have hard times, you can help them.
That's what I was gonna do to escape the war.
It's also the
I was gonna be a
sweetest thing you've
pastor.
ever said to me.
You kind of look like a cool pastor anyway, dude.
Pastor.
Or Anthony could be the guy. So like you know how they
Hey,
do
remember
like
intelligence BS
no
about this?
But you know how they do like shows like to like propagandize and inspire the military.
Yeah.
Like USO shows?
Like Captain America?
No, you're like the Chinese guy who's dancing like running away from the troops. Who are like,
Oh, and then Captain America kills him. Yeah.
like you're like, and then you're like going like, bah, 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 but it's a dance thing.
And they're throwing eggs at me and shit.
Yeah,
I'm throwing
everyone's
eggs
like,
at
they're all
cabbages.
standing up, like,
I'm walking backstage, just taking fucking yolk off my face. You're like, another egg? I'm like, yeah, 2 dozen today.
just throw over the salad.
That's so funny.
Yeah, make sure when you're fucking dying on the front lines and stuff, I'm not praying for you.
Okay, I'll make sure not to crack any of your codes.
What about
I
Joe?
can see Joe as a machine gunner, either on the top of a tank or one of those on top of buildings.
With a cigar?
Because I also feel like
Naked.
Like once Joe hits that rage mode, he'll go fucking ham, and he's good at games too. So he'll just go, fucking just destroyed, like lay
He's a
waste to the
berserker,
whole
dude.
And then,
man.
like, he killed his whole squad, too.
There's just no one left.
He just, like, saw red.
There's just no one left.
clip with him just breathing on Harlan.
He's like, fuck the Chinese!
And it's like he turned our whole squad into chili, dude. Everybody.
Oh,
There's
no.
not even pigeons, dude. I got them out of the sky. Everything.
Last man standing. Joe just
Wildlife.
Pigeons are extinct.
And I can see Ryanimay being some sort of special ops, like disguise ninja guy, where he has all these special tricks and knows how to like.
Oh. Is he Indian or is he
Is he Persian?
is he Mexican?
Who knows?
Honestly, I see Ryan too doing like something musically to inspire people like who are in the field and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like in Mad Max, the guitar guy.
Well, dude, because you were
On a flaming truck.
you were off camera yesterday telling us about how. Or no, you were on camera, but you were talking about how you take the intensity of like when these girls are doing.
Oh,
shit,
okay.
Like fucking scoring to it, but yeah, like on the battlefield, you're like pumping everybody up with fucking.
Scoring to the war.
Everybody's got one AirPod in.
Scored
That's
wars.
nice.
Scored wars.
That would be an American tactic. It's like back in the day they had the drummer boy
And the bugle dude.
That's like, but you're gonna do some gangster shit. It's gonna be like, and then we're all like, fuck yeah!
And I'm like, send me all the dying people so I can say something nice to them.
right before they die.
I can't take it anymore. Anthony, talk to me. All right, let's say
Hey, do the fucking monkey dance one more time before I die. I'm about to die, man. Come on.
All right, let's say China's fully invaded, right? We're just fucked.
Like, we're not even addressing Russia, by the
Oh,
way.
they're
like-
on the ground.
Like their troops are on our ground now.
Oh,
Yeah, and
no.
we're just like,
Shit.
now
That
we're
means
just,
Russia's on the East Coast.
yeah, Russia's on the East Coast, China's on the West Coast.
Oh.
Now we're just kind of like, it's just like,
Yeah, we gotta go.
it's like, imagine like when like, it's like Nazi Germany, right? And then like, it's just in the middle of war. You just, soldiers everywhere, we're just regular civilians. What would you do? Would you join an insurgency group, like a rebel group? Like our military's failing. I don't know what we're gonna do.
How crazy is the situation? Like, are we still getting broadcast on TV? Like, there's still general infrastructure, or it's like all traffic lights are just flashing red.
It'd probably be like that.
You go to downtown, it's just.
Internet doesn't work for anybody.
Yeah.
China believes that you can't really go to war in mainland United States because there'd be a gun behind every blade of grass.
Yeah.
I think that was like maybe 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Now there's
Don't
like
say
there's like a
that.
coward behind every blade of grass. Like we're all talking about running away and fucking hiding and going
We'll
underground.
fucking talk shit on the internet though.
We're gonna be
Is it
like,
only-
where are the serial killers now? Where are the mass shooters now? Come out.
Yeah, come get some.
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
about like if China was to invade U.S., where would a good point be to like to take first?
If I was helping them,
Yeah. In the entire country, where would the Normandy be?
Well, you probably for sure take out Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Oh, I know. Because you
Right?
can't get to California unless you get to Hawaii.
You gotta destroy the entire Pacific
Hawaii,
Fleet.
the reason why there's so many bases
gotta protect
there
Hawaii
is
then.
that is like their point
Beachhead.
as like the whole Pacific theater. And it's far enough.
Yeah.
It's far enough where if you hit Hawaii, they can get everyone ready on the West Coast and have plenty of time. Because it's like 5 hours away, even by flight, you know?
Damn.
Or you skip it, because like Junbi's there and.
There's nothing here for you.
Like
They
boba.
respect matcha too much.
They respect boba and matcha.
They have it, bro.
Maybe what they could do is dress up Catalina Island like Hawaii, and and they could play the ukulele. Like,
Catalina?
"Oh, that one.
Yeah. This is the one.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, people hula dancing on fucking Catalina.
Yeah, and then they blow that up. And then they're like, we got Hawaii. And then we're like, you're in Catalina Island.
And they're like, how did we fuck that up?
That would be crazy. I wouldn't know. I think the best way to invade the US is hire all the hottest TikTok girls and OnlyFans girls.
I'm listening.
That was the game. The whole.
That was the game. And then get them distracted because you just have one event. It's called the D-Day because you get your dicks out.
Double D-Day.
It's a double D-Day, right? And then all the girls show up at the beach, Santa Monica Beach, right? Because that's where all the influencers go. And then everyone's like, oh shit, what the fuck is happening? There's just so much. And then they have a synchronized twerk session. And they don't know that they're getting paid by China. It's just TikTok is sponsoring them, right? And then that's when the Chinese go, okay, they distracted. Go! And then while everyone's mesmerized from the booty shaking, they fucking run. But
Where were they the whole time?
Chinese people are bum rushing it.
they're
running.
they're running the
Obviously,
beach.
keep up, man.
Yeah, my bad.
They're
Makes so much
running
sense.
up the beach. They're finally invading, right? But who's gonna save us is the gays of West Hollywood, because they're immune.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're like, wait, what are these Chinese guys doing?
Yeah, and they're immune to booty shaking. So they're gonna be like, "Hey, does anybody know?"
Join the booty shaking.
There's Chinese guys, and then they're gonna snap out of it like, "Oh shit, we're getting invaded." See?
Can I ask you this question? Have you ever seen gay guys in West Hollywood actually reacting to chicks twerking?
No.
Because they're like, get it, honey, let's fucking go. I think everybody would probably be
And
distracted.
they get on their hands and put their legs on the wall and start shaking too.
Yeah, see now everyone.
And it's a big party.
We have any defense.
That's why
If we're talking stereotypes,
China's gonna win, dude. China's
which I think we are.
China's gonna win. China's gonna win.
I guess we have to go to the military.